11 prosecutors have filed federal hate crime charges against the man accused of stabbing 5 Jewish people who were celebrating Hanukkah. The group was gathered inside a rabbi's home in New York when the attacker entered with a machete.
Now, Jewish leaders in Chattanooga are hoping this will spark change in our own community. Channel 3's Hunter Hoagland has the story.
Rabbi Lewis tells me even though this happened hundreds of miles away, members of the Jewish community across the country all are affected by an anti-Semitic attack. If you can't follow the 6th commandment of thou shalt not kill,
how does something like that happen in general?
Then you're missing the greatest command of all, that is loving your neighbor.
Somebody walked into somebody's home purposefully wanting to hurt and kill Jewish people.
On Saturday, Grafton Thomas barged into a rabbi's home in New York armed with a machete. He stabbed 5 people inside, one of the victims, now fighting for their life. Investigators found Thomas's journals where he drew swastikas and wrote about Nazi culture.
The gore and the shock and the violence and the randomness of it is very scary.
Craig Lewis is the rabbi at the Mitzvah congregation. He says the anti-Semitic attack in New York is felt 800 miles away in Chattanooga.
An attack against any Jewish person or any Jewish community is felt by every Jew around the world.
The attack, now labeled as a hate crime, came on the 7th night of Hanukkah as they were lighting the candles. Michael Dzik, the executive director of the Jewish Federation, says the lights of Hanukkah still overshadow this darkness.
Hanukkah can really be a reminder of standing up against hate. And so I think I've seen the Jewish community turn this really tragic incident into something that can be a positive step forward.
So if anti-Semitism is something that is taught, then learning to love is just as easy, and standing together seems to be a good place to start.
Christians, Muslims, whoever is being persecuted, we all need to stand up together to put an end to this.
Investigators obtained Thomas's phone where they discovered he searched for nearby synagogues. Thomas pled not guilty to 5 counts of attempted murder and 1 count of burglary. In the studio, I'm Hunter Hoagland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Tonight was the last night of Hanukkah. Rabbi Lewis says his congregation will have a prayer service for those hurt in the attack this coming Friday.